Hey, it's David Mills, your local real estate agent here in the southern Brazoria County area. Happy New Year's to everyone. I took a little break off of the end of last year because the market kind of slowed down and some of the information just wasn't necessarily pertinent. But I do have an update for December, so I want to show you how we closed out the end of last year. That way we can jump right into next year or this year starting next month. All right, let's get into it. So I have the monthly market update for you. Now, for those who may be new to the channel or just don't know, one of the things that we're primarily focused on here is the supply of inventory that we have. That's a big indicator of where the market is, okay? And so one thing is that I did exclude new construction or new construction inventory from these numbers because we're growing so much here in the southern Brazoria County area that those numbers kind of skew things just a little bit. But I want to say this, and I want to say it in a way to where if you have the opportunity, you can take advantage of this. Now, new construction right now, and even more so towards the end of last year, is probably the best situation you could find yourself in if you're looking to buy a home. Now, it largely depends on what type of new construction you're trying to get. You know, if you're looking to be within the city limits with in one of these new subdivisions that are going up and you're interested in that, if that's something that interests you, then you definitely want to take advantage of the market. The builders are giving so many incentives towards buying a home, and I feel like if you came and you had a conversation with me and you allowed me to show you the breakdown of how these incentives can work for you, you would find that new construction is definitely the way to go. Okay, so just throw that out there. But let's get into the numbers for resale. So these are single family homes in southern Brazoria County. First up on the list, we have Alvin. Now, Alvin had active listings for the month of December at 108 listings. The median list price for Alvin was $259,450, and the median sales price was $265,000. Now, the average days on market in Alvin was 63 days. And the reason why that's so important, because if you're looking at selling your home in Alvin, that gives you an idea of how long you can expect your home to be on the market, and you can make price adjustments accordingly. All right. And the number of sales in Alvin for the month of December was 35. And the months of inventory, here's the big one, is 3.1 months of inventory. So again, if you are below 3 months of inventory, we call that a seller's market. In between 4 and 5 months, we call that a balanced market. And anything 6 months or more, we consider to be a buyer's market. So we are just inside of a balanced market there in Alvin. All right, next up we have Angleton. Now, in Angleton, the number of active listings for the month of December was 72. The median list price in Angleton was $199,950, but the median sales price was $270,000. The average days on market there in Angleton was 73, which was up pretty significantly from 46 the previous month, and the number of sales in Angleton was 25, and that was up slightly from 19, and that actually gives us a months of inventory of 2.9, which is down from 4.1 from the previous month. So we had a boost in sales there in Angleton, kind of clearing up some of that inventory, pushing us just below a balanced market down into a seller's market in Angleton. Next up, we have Lake Jackson. Now in Lake Jackson, we had 62 active listings, and the median list price was $234,400, $450, and the median sales price was $265,750. Now, the average days on market in Lake Jackson is 56, which is up slightly from 37 from the previous month, and the number of sales is 17, and the months of inventory is 3.6. Now, just as a note, prior to me kind of putting the videos on hold, Lake Jackson had remained in a seller's market the entire time. But for the month of November, we touched a balanced market at 3 months of inventory. And here we are in December. We have 3.6 months of inventory. So we are in a balanced market here in Lake Jackson. All right, next up we have Clute. Now, Clute had 13 active listings with a median list price of $232,700 with a median sales price of $124,775 and an average days on market of 23 days on market. Now, that was down from 32 days on market over in Clute. Had 6 sales, which is pretty par for the course for Clute. We have a month's inventory supply of 2.2 months. So in Clute, that is a very strong seller's market over in Clute, Texas. So if you're looking to sell in Clute, you're in a good position. Next up, we have Freeport. Now, Freeport, I want to put this out there before we get into Freeport. The numbers in Freeport can look slightly different because that is a sort of a seasonal market, with a bunch of those homes that are on the coast, some of those beach homes, vacation homes. And so those numbers tend to look a lot different towards the end of the year than they do at the beginning of the year. And we should see some more favorable days ahead for Freeport. But let's get right into it. Freeport has an active listing for the month of December of 68 active listings, and the median list price was $179,500, and the median sales price was $274,036, and we had an average days on market of 64, which was down a little bit from 72, and the number of sales were 8. We have a month's inventory supply of 8.5, right? So you see that really high supply of inventory there, where you would consider that to be a buyer's market. But we do expect, well, I should speak for myself. With the market conditions, you really just don't know if vacation rentals possibly suffer from the looming recession that is ahead. But typically you see more of these vacation homes sell in the earlier parts of the year. So there's an expectation for some of that inventory to clean up in Freeport in the months ahead. Okay, so next up we have the west of the Brazos. Now, for the west of the Brazos, I have included West Columbia, Sweeny, and Brazoria into one category, which I call the west of the Brazos. Okay, so the number of active listings for the west of the Brazos was 117 active listings for the month of December, and the median list price was $219,950, with the median sales price of $214,000, and the average days on market was 74 days on market, and the number of sales were 20, which were up slightly, well, pretty significantly from 14, and we still have a month's inventory supply of 5.9 months. So we are basically in a buyer's market in the west of the Brazos. Now, if you guys have any questions about these numbers, or you want to get a little bit more clarity on the implications of the numbers, drop a comment in the comment section, and let's see if maybe someone out there that's watching the video can help you, and I'd love to be able to answer also. And hey, if you guys may be interested in taking the next step and looking at buying a home or selling the home in the southern Brazoria County area and possibly in other areas as far as Houston. I'm licensed to sell real estate anywhere in the state of Texas. If you're looking to make that move, give me a call at 979-417-3700, or you can go to my website at www.putyonown.com. I'd be happy to help you, and I look forward to speaking with you.